I pretended to be a vegetarian for a guy until his mom caught me at McDonald's. I've never had a good poker face. So when I tell you I maintained a fake vegetarian lifestyle for 4 months just to impress a guy, know that it was my greatest acting performance ever. It started when I matched with Ethan on Hinge. Gorgeous, successful environmental lawyer with a jawline that could cut glass. On our first date, he casually mentioned he'd been vegetarian for ethical reasons since college. When he asked if I had any dietary restrictions, something possessed me to say, actually, I am vegetarian too for about 3 years now. His eyes lit up like I just told him I rescued puppies in my spare time. The lie snowballed from there. I researched vegetarian restaurants before suggesting date spots. I followed vegetariantrists and memorized their talking points. I kept pretty A burgers in my freezer for when he came over. I even joined a plant-based beginners Facebook group to learn the lingo. The truth, I was a die-hard carnivore who considered bacon its own food group. When Ethan introduced me to his family at his sister's graduation dinner, his mom immediately loved me. Finally, someone who understands his lifestyle, she exclaimed, serving me extra portions of her homemade vegetable lasagna while I raved about how amazing it was. For 4 months I maintained this charade. I ate vegetarian with Ethan, then would sometimes drive through McDonald's on my way home, demolishing chicken nuggets like they were going extinct. Last Saturday, I was having the worst hangover of my life. Nothing would fix it except my emergency cure, a McDonald's quarter pounder with extra cheese and a large fries. I dragged myself to the drive-thru at 11 a.m., looking like absolute death in sweatpants and sunglasses. As I sat in my car inhaling my burger in the parking lot, I heard a tap on my window. There stood Ethan's mom holding a takeout bag of her own, staring at me with wide eyes. "I thought you were vegetarian," she asked, her expression somewhere between confused and amused. My mouth was full of burger. I couldn't even speak. I just held up one finger and a give me a second gesture while I chewed and died inside. When I finally swallowed, I blurted out, "Please don't tell Ethan." She burst out laughing. "Honey, why would you pretend to be vegetarian?" "Because he seemed so passionate about it and I really liked him," I admitted. She leaned closer and whispered, "Can I tell you something? Ethan's father and I sneak burgers sometimes too. 30 years of marriage to a vegetarian. Sometimes you just need real protein." That evening she texted me a photo of her McDonald's receipt with the message, "Your secret's safe with me, but you should tell him he likes you, not your diet." I confessed everything to Ethan that night. He was quiet for a long moment, then said, "So all those times you raved about my tofu stir-fry, I genuinely liked it." I protested, "I just also like burgers." He shook his head laughing. "You know what's funny? I've been thinking about eating fish again. I was afraid to tell you because you seemed so committed to vegetarianism. We now have Bet Chat Sundays where we try different burgers together. His mom joins us sometimes, always winking as she orders the biggest burger on the menu.